everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is Flosstube number 43. In today's video, I am going to be talking about everything cross stitch with a few other crafts at the end, sewing and knitting, and then I'll probably just do like a little video montage of what we've been up to at the beginning of our summer. Hi, I'm Brianna Lentz. If this is the first time you found my channel, I'm so glad you're here. And if you are a return viewer, I am so glad you're here too. Thank you so much for being a part of my day, and I'm happy to be a part of your day. So yeah, I've got quite a few things to share with you today. As normal, I took a 4-week break from my last Flosstube. That was not intentional as usual, but I've done a lot, and I've been up to a lot. The first thing that I want to show you, well, first of all, I want to tell you is if you haven't been to my channel or if my videos haven't been populating, I have vlogs that I've been uploading every week. I've got a sewing vlog. I have a cross stitch vlog that I uploaded last week. So if that's something that interests you, or a strawberry themed vlog, I'll have those linked down below, or you can just go to my home page for my YouTube channel and you'll see all my recent uploads, as well as make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss my next vlog or my next Flosstube. Those S's and X's were giving me a hard time. So the first thing I want to show you is what I worked on and finished since the last time I saw you, and this is American Strawberries. This is my original pattern. I came out with 2 patterns last year, which I'll show you in just a second. This is my pattern this year, and I really liked it. I really like the patriotic time of the year, and I wanted this to be out for Memorial Day. So this was originally out Memorial Day of 2025, and you can find this as a digital download in my Etsy shop, Brianna Lentz shop at Etsy. I'll have that link down below. And again, Brianna Lentz shop on Etsy. All of my patterns are digital downloads, and I love it. This is a quick stitch. It's strawberries and bunting and 1776 Eagle USA, and it's small and petite, and I just stuffed it with polyfill and a simple fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I really like it. And then also the eagle's head is stitched using that Rainbow Gallery like cloud thread, and so it gives it a little bit of a 3D effect, and I really enjoyed stitching this. My previous years' patterns, just to show you, was Patriotic Granny Square. This one was really popular last year, and I finished this with some velveteen. Loved this one. And then Sawtooth Stars and Stripes. I got interrupted. So this is Sawtooth Stars and Stripes, and this was also extremely popular last year. And then this is with a navy velveteen as well. And I love these. So yes, all of these are at Brianna Lentz shop on Etsy, a PDF download, and I've got nothing but really positive reviews on them. So yeah, I love those. So I fully finished that, and then I've also been working on another really big project. So it's not fully finished, but it is finished. And I started and finished this since the last time I saw you. This is a Blackbird Designs pattern from the Sewing Club booklet. This is my favorite one out of all of them. I love every single one of these in here. And this is called my home scissor box, and it's actually stitched 1/1. Mine isn't. It's called to be stitched 1/1, and mine is stitched 1/2 on, I think, 32 count platinum Lugana. Some of them are called for, some of them are not. And I'll show you the original picture in just a minute. I altered it so that way I can make it into a small sampler for my in-laws' 50th anniversary. And that's so pretty. And so I changed a few things so that way it would be custom to their house and everything like that. And so I really like it. And so I'm going to show you in just a minute what the original pattern looks like. But just remember the initials up here, because I took out a couple things and then I modified everything so it could fit into a 4x6 picture frame. So this is what the design looks like. It has this down here, and it has these 2 birds, and it has a couple more little doodads around it. I took all that out again so that way it could fit in a 4x6 frame easily. And I stitched 1/2, and I added their initials, and I think it's really sweet. So yeah, 50 years, that is quite feet. So what do you give somebody that has everything, and what do you give for a 50th wedding anniversary? Something gold, right? So my mother-in-law loves needlepoint and cross stitch and all that, so I thought this would be perfect for her. So I'm going to fully finish that into a frame and probably share that next time. And their anniversary is in July, so that will be ready to go. I'm really trying not to save the things that I want handmade for when we go to Colorado until like right before, like I normally do, and so far I'm doing really good. Let's see. Those are my finishes that I did this week. In my background, I have some a couple other Patriotic finishes that I'll just show you. This one I did not finish. This is from a swap that I did last year. It was a Blackbird's Designs swap that was hosted by Mrs. Jones Stitches. And so the person that had me stitched me this, which is beautiful. Was it Blackbird Designs? No, it was With Thy Needle and Thread, I think. Yeah, I think it was With Thy Needle and Thread. And this is With Thy Needle and Thread. So that's really pretty. So she made me that, and I have it displayed in this Patriotic box that I got at a garage sale last month. I am not thrifting this one, and she made me the strawberry too. How cute is that? So, yeah, and then here is Land of Liberty. I finished this last year. This is by Brenda Gervais. This is 1/2 on 36 count. Super pretty. And then back here, if you're wondering what this is that stove. It's a McCoy cookie jar, and they have different variations of it, and I've loved it for years. I got this a few years ago at a local antique shop, and so I have it displayed out here. And then, remember I told you I got this in my last Flosstube. This is also McCoy brown drip, and I had the bowl and I wanted to display some pillows in it. And so I have some Patriotic pillows that I made previously. I love this little thing. Sold a few of those too. And then just like another little cute pillow. And in here I have 4th of July by Lizzie Kate. This one's really cute. And it comes with a little charm. And then I have, this one is by Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. This is a free pattern. I don't remember the name of it. On Rit Dyed or Tea Dyed Ada that I did, and then really pretty fabric. This is like one of my favorite fabrics. Not so cute. So yeah, I have that. And then this was the finish that I showed you last time, my Scattered Sea samplers. So that's what I have over here. And then at that same garage sale that I got this in May, because I'm not thrifting in June, is I got this. This is a Paper Studio box for 99 cents. I'm going to show this to you in just a second. I got that. And no, I got that at Goodwill. But I got this. It's a soap mold or a butter mold. And I got this. So I got this and the Patriotic basket for $5. And this has been something I've hunted for a long time. I'm happy to have that. Happy to have that. Okay, so now I'm going to go into whips, because remember this, okay? I'm going to paint that. I'm going to fully finish it once I finish Sweet Land of Liberty. So in my last video, I said I was going to start Flag Folk by somebody, and I decided not to start that on Memorial Day, but I did start this. So this is Sweet Land of Liberty by Blackbird Designs from their Sweet Land of Liberty 5 Patriotic cross stitch projects, which I'm sure you've seen everywhere. And it is stitched on 32 count Confederate Gray by Weeks Dye Works, and I did not have that, and so I decided to use 32 count Platinum Lugana, and then I Rit dyed it with black and blue because I didn't have gray, and I like the color a lot. And so I am just using Old Blue Jeans for the dark blue so far, Old Blue Paint by Gentle Art for the blue, and then the red so far is Baked Apple by Weeks Dye Works. And I really like how this is coming out. So the idea is to finish that into a circle on here and then paint this blue. That is the idea. So there's that one. Okay, next I worked on this one. It's top secret. And I did a little bit, but I'm starting the backstitch process little by little. And so I started backstitching. So I did that. That one's time consuming. So I started this. I started the Gobbler by Heartstring Samplery. And I did this on tea and coffee dyed 28 count fabric, and I'm stitching it so like the background looks ghostly. And so all that I've done so far is the words at the top, and it says the Gobbler rides again. And I know it's hard to see the words, but I did that on purpose. I just shoved the front of this back in here. No, I can't. No, I can't find. Oh, because it's right here. So yeah. So there's two versions. You can do the dark version with the light stitching or the light with the darker stitching. And so I'm doing this one. So yeah, I started this one. Love that. So I want that to be done for fall this year. Another whip that I worked on in my Patriotic lobster bag is Plum Street Samplers Hempec. And I did quite a bit of progress on this one. And so this is where I'm at so far. Yep. So the next section that I need to do is this big chicken. So the next time I pick this up, that's what I'll work on for a couple of days, is that next chicken. This is a lot of stitching, even though it looks small. And I know everybody says that about these, but it's true. It's a lot of stitching. So I just gotta, I may or may not pick that up again before the end of the year, because I really want to do Sweet Land of Liberty. And then I don't have much haul. I did threads for one of my other projects that I needed for, and then I did pick this up, and this is inspired by Stitching Faye, Heidi. So I picked up this, well, and I had to get my threads for one of my projects, is I got the Autumn Quaker by Primrose Cottage. I haven't done any of these Quaker ones from Primrose Cottage, but what I liked about what Heidi showed is that she used Threadworks. Yeah, Threadworks, which is overdyed floss. So they sell it in packs of 5 yards, or they sell it in packs of 20 yards. And so I picked up two because I wasn't sure which one I was going to choose. And I have fabric in here. I don't know if this is what I'm using or not. But anyway, I'm going to use it to show you the color. So this is, I don't know, that it only has numbers here. But it's like really pretty. It's like Hayride from one of the overdyers that you know. It's really, really pretty. Where it's like greens and it looks like pumpkins and leaves, you know. And then this one is oranges and reds, which I don't have anything like that. So I think that'd be really pretty. So that's everything that I have to share that is stitching related for right now. But I have a knitting project that I want to share with you. And I want to also share with you a couple sewing projects that I did with my kids. So we went to Joann's, and I'll insert some of that footage probably right here. Last time going into Joann's. Ours is still open for just a little bit longer, I guess. There's nothing here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Look, it's only like the very front part. Oh my goodness. This is it. It's all that's left. Oh my god, is that?
That's Galana's.
So these are 8 yards. If you get a full 8 yard bolt. They're $10 a yard, but they're 80% off. And if you get the full 8-yard bolt, then it's another 80% off. So it makes it like, what did he say, $3.20 or $3.40 or something? 40 cents, yeah. So like 40 cents a yard. So we're just gonna do a bunch of things. It's kind of hard to pass up when you can get that kind of a deal. And then they said that they were going to be closing probably tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, by 2 o'clock. So this is the final time. And then, so we got a bunch of that fleece flannel fabric. And the kids and I, Jules, who's 8, and Fiona's, who's 12, and I made pajama shorts. And so Jules already has hers. I don't have it to show because she's been wearing them. But these are Fiona's. So Jules helped make hers, and then Fiona did the majority of hers. And this is what she chose. So they're really cute. And then, of course, I had to make some, so I chose the dog fabric. And we used 2 different patterns and pretty much fused them together. So we did one from Made Every Day and then another one from Etsy, and I'll link both of those patterns down below. And just kind of came up with a system that works for me. Oh, Jules is going to show me hers. Thanks, Jules. And these are Jules, which is the koalas. How cute is that? Thank you, Jules. And then because they were so easy and fun to make, I have a niece who is turning 2 in July that we're going to go see when we go to Colorado. So I'm going to make her 2 outfits. And so I made her little pickle shorts, and either it's going to say I'm a pretty big dill or it's going to say cool as a cucumber, one of the two. And I already have this shirt, so I'm going to crooked it on there. And then I made her, these ones are made out of fabric, and these are so cute. And so these are the size 2T 24-month size from the Made Every Day pattern. And her top to this one is going to say Rooster Whisperer, because it's like an inside joke, because my sister-in-law has beautiful roosters, and their 2-year-old is just like chilling with them and like absolutely loves them. So it's funny to me. So yeah, so that's going to be that. And then I'm going to ask my kids if they want this or not. Otherwise, I'll give this to my niece as well. And this was a $5 Five Below crochet kit review that I did. So if you're interested in this, I'll have this video linked down below too. So it's a little strawberry bag. So that's super fun. It was really easy, and it was really fun to sew with my girls because it's summer and we homeschool. We've been doing a lot of creative things. And so we basically had like a few days where we just had a bunch of like sewing projects out, and we had like our own miniature sewing camp, which is fun because my daughter's actually at a sewing camp right now. We have in town a sewing camp that they do every year for 3 days for about 6 hours a day. And they work on multiple projects. So it's open to the first 20 people to sign up. It costs a certain amount of money, and then they go and they make a multiple different projects. And then tonight they're going to actually have us come back, and everybody's going to show off their projects at our local Quilt Guild's meeting, which is at like the old original high school in town, which I've never been inside. So it's going to be really, really cute. My daughter absolutely loves it. It's from ages 9 to 14. And if kids have been there for like if it's their 3rd year up, like this year, they made their own quilt, that kind of a thing. So it's really fun. So lastly, what I want to show you is my most recent project is this. It is a shawl that I'm working on with super bulky weight yarn. And this is pretty. It's 20% alpaca, 80% acrylic, and the color is Watercolor Whimsy. And I just got this, so if you like this color, go look at your local Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance because they're doing their spring summer clearance on yarn. So Watercolor Whimsy, super bulky, 20% alpaca. And I am on my 2nd ball of yarn, and this is so pretty. So this is actually going to be a gift also for one of my family members in Colorado that we're going to see. So I'm actually trying to get this done as soon as possible too. I love the striping of it. So this is really, really simple. If you're a beginner knitter, this is really great. It is just increasing every other row. So you increase a backward stitch, knit all the way across, increase backward stitch for one row, and then you knit the second row, and then you repeat all the way up. So if you want more information on that, let me know and I would be happy to provide it. Just leave me a comment down below. But yeah, isn't that so pretty? So this is working up really fast. I started this, I think Sunday or Monday, and today is Thursday. And I was gone all day yesterday, so I haven't touched it. So I'm hoping to get that done. I was hoping to get it done this week, but that's just not going to be practical. But I will have it done next week. So yeah, I did a lot this week, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. This video is going to be a little bit shorter, but I wanted to film it and get it up and share it with you. And I may or may not have like a montage of different things at the end of this video. But if you'd like to see more of our everyday life or our crafting life or whatever, like I said, go ahead and watch those vlogs that I'll have listed down below. And don't forget to subscribe so you see my next video. And thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you have a great week. This should be posted Friday, and it's the mid-June. So yeah, I hope you're having a good summer, and I will see you guys in my next project and in my next video. Bye. So we're at Hobby Lobby, and my kids are really loving sewing. Well, they're loving sewing, but they're also really loving knitting. And so I'm gonna turn you around because first of all, I heard that there were clearance yarns, not like I need any, but the kids might need some, and I wanted to get them some end protectors so their work doesn't fall off their needles. Right? Aren't these super cute?
I love gnomes.
Okay, so they have some, okay, oh Fiona, like this.
Oh, that's pretty.
That would be an easy project.
Ooh, is this one on?
That one's not on sale, we have to
No.
wait till next week.
I like this one though. Are these?
No, but this one's pretty too.
Ooh. Mama, look. Neptune Horizon.
Ones that you have right now are, you only have ends on one because you have the other ones on,
Wires.
yeah, on a cord.
I like them. I like these. I like these. That's a lot of sales.
Yeah, it means they're getting rid of all these.
It's not on sale though.
Okay, this is what I'm here for. Let's see how many they have. 1, 2, 3, 4. They only have 4. That's barely enough. I mean, it's alpaca, so it's gonna grow. So I think I'm gonna pick up these 4, and then they had one other color. It's gone. It's right here. I wish I bought it. Oh no, it's right here. 1, oh, I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Picked up a few more.